I've been covering the smart home for, I want to say, a little bit over a year now. And if there's one thing that I've learned in covering all this, it's that you don't need to spend a fortune in having a smart home. So if you've been apprehensive because of the costs, I'll tell you in this video how you can get an essential smart home for under $100. But before I get started in this video, I just want to remind you guys to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and definitely make sure to subscribe to our channel so you get all our latest content. So you're probably wondering, what is an essential smart home? Well, for me, I think they include three critical components that form the base of the smart home. They include the smart speaker, a wireless security camera, and also a smart lighting solution. Now, once you have those three components, they form the basis of a smart home. And then from there, you could expand, obviously. You could go into other areas like robot vacuums, a smart door lock, or even a video doorbell. But before you get into that, you really want to invest into the core critical components which make up the essential smart home. But more importantly is the platform you end up choosing, because that's going to dictate a lot of things, what devices you're going to get. They break down to Google Assistant, Amazon, and Apple's HomeKit. So I'm going to talk about those three groups and tell you some recommendations as far as what gadgets you'll need to form that essential smart home. All right, so let me talk about Amazon first. Now, if you don't know, you're gonna get the broadest device support with this platform versus the other two. So if you're looking for gadgets that are compatible with it, then definitely check out Amazon. The first gadget here that you're gonna want is the Amazon Echo Dot. The 4th generation model is the latest one, and I love it because it offers incredible value because it is a smart speaker to be able to control your smart home, and yes, it even sounds really great with its audio. As for a security camera, I'm going to recommend the Blink Mini. So it's an entry-level camera, and I like it for its design because it is kind of discreet on the smaller side. On top of that, you're going to have all your basic features. So that's two-way audio, night vision, 1080p video capture, and also motion detection. And the last thing to complete your essential smart home is the Yeelight Smart LED light bulb. It's made by Xiaomi, the company that makes all the smartphones, and I like it because it doesn't require a bridge, so it connects directly to your Wi-Fi router, and best of all, it is a color changing bulb. Next up, you have Google Assistant, which in my opinion is the smartest out of all the voice assistants out there, and you're still getting good broad support devices for it. The first thing you need is going to be the Google Nest Mini. It was released last year, but it's their entry-level offering. You're going to have Google Assistant wherever you place in the home, so you'll be able to ask questions, get your schedule, and even control your smart home. Now, the perfect camera to get you started is going to be the Wyze Cam V2. I know that they just announced the V3 recently, and that's not going to be out till next year, but the V2 is available right now. It is compatible with Google Assistant, and it is $20, so incredible value there. And what I like about it is that its design is unique. It's a square boxy shape, but you could articulate it to all sorts of angles. It's discreet, and you're gonna get the basics, so expect your streaming, 1080p video, two-way audio, night vision, and yes, you even have local storage. As far as lighting is concerned, I'm going to recommend the Sylvania Smart Plus LED light bulbs. I use them, and I like them because they don't need a bridge. So they connect directly to your Wi-Fi network at home, and they are color changing bulbs. And with Google Assistant, I could tell Google Assistant to turn them on, off, and yes, even change those colors. And generally, you'll find them at under $50 for a 4-pack. And the last thing we'll talk about here is Apple's HomeKit. I will tell you this, out of all the platforms, it has the fewest devices that support it. That's just a fact. But on the flip side, they do take pride in security and privacy because you don't technically need to install a new app or sign up for an account just to talk with those devices. You do everything directly through the Home app. So knowing that, you're going to need a smart speaker, right? Well, the thing is, you only have two options. You have the original HomePod, which was ungodly expensive, and now you have the newer HomePod Mini, which at $100 is a lot cheaper, but still more expensive than the other smart speakers I talked about. But definitely go with the HomePod Mini because yes, it is $100. You have access to Siri. It has great audio. In fact, I think it's the best out of the three that I talked about. And it also acts as a HomeKit home hub. Like I said, there are a few devices that support HomeKit, and one of the few cameras that does that, that's on the affordable side, is the Wyze Cam 2K Indoor. I like it because of its compact size. It's a little bit on the discreet side. You also set it up all through the Home app, so you'll have all your basic functions, two-way audio, night vision, you could set up activity zones. But the nice thing about HomeKit cameras is that you could set it so that when you're home, it's gonna be off, and then when you're away, you could have the camera set to go on and detect motion. And the last device I'm going to recommend here for the Apple user is the Nanoleaf Essentials light bulb. It's on the affordable side, $20. And the nice thing is that yes, it is HomeKit compatible, and it is also a color-changing LED light bulb. So those are the gadgets that make up the Essential Smart Home. Once you have those three critical components, you could move into other areas down the road to really make a comprehensive smart home. All the gadgets I talked about in this video are under $100, so yes, you're not going to spend a fortune investing into one, but check out the different sales that go on throughout the year because the prices can fluctuate, so it's always a good thing to do your research.